Hey guys, this is OddOneGaming. This is going to be another Watch Your Frowns video. In today's video, I want to give you a little bit of an update on the account after the summons that I did this weekend. Because, well, after those summons, I actually did not get something that kind of like changed my account, or I did not build somebody specifically that high that I pulled. But I still managed to do, pushed a little bit of more content in the game, and that's mostly because of the fact that we got Volca A1, right? So from beating Tide 105, you get a Soulstone for Volca, which gives us this allies redeployment time minus 25%. What does this mean? Well, every time you remove somebody, if you want to redeploy them, it takes you 25% less time than normal. So let's say normally it takes you 60 seconds to redeploy somebody. This one goes down to like 45, 43, something like that. So that is a massive change. Actually, it goes to 40. Let me see, 25% out of 60. My math isn't that good. That's 15, so 45 seconds. But this one actually helped me to push some pieces of content in the game pretty further. Now, specifically the ones that I managed to push higher because of that is gear raid 2, for example. So if we go and look at my gear raids, for example, gear raid 1, I'm on 19. I haven't personally tried to push 20 because it's a little bit more difficult, as you need to do a lot of burst damage in order to kill them, because the boss does that healing area. So if you don't quite kill them, he just heals them back up to max. And, it becomes a bit more difficult. That's kind of the reason why my most wanted is somebody that brings anti-healing. So that's Gear Raid 1. Now, Gear Raid 2, the one that I managed to push further, I actually got to 20, right? I actually managed to beat 20 with, pretty much this is the team that I used. It's just the Volca strat with Decimus, placing stuff, removing it and all that. So it worked pretty fine. Now, for 21, it's a bit more difficult because I think I just need to beef up my Vortex a bit because he doesn't survive. I need a little bit more damage for Silas, so it's not as easy. Now, when it comes to the gear dungeons, I've not tried to push gear dungeon 1. Maybe I might be able to push to the next one. But again, you kind of need over here that, anti-healing, because again, they keep getting killed. So maybe I could push this a couple of stages higher, but it is a little bit difficult, right? So I haven't tried this one yet. But when it comes to gear dungeon 2, I did push further and got myself to stage 4. Funny enough, I didn't 3-star stage 3, but don't think I really care, don't think it really matters. I got to stage 4, which is, again, it's a little bit higher, so this one's a massive progress. This is pretty much the team that I used, right? It's an interesting one. Let me know in the comments down below if you want me to make a team on this stage, right, on Gear Dungeon 2, stage 4, because honestly, from stage 3, it's kind of where it's at, because you can start getting the pieces of gear from the stages 19 set, right? Stage 2, you don't get those, so it's not quite, as good. But again, stage 3 is where you start getting that, and that's where you want to push, right? That's what you want to get, so that you get those higher level pieces of gear. Now, if you look at the other stuff, for example, the artifact material rate, this one I'm still stuck on 17, right? For 18, it's a bit more difficult because what I noticed happens is when the boss does those slams, he pretty much kills all my fighters that are on the ground. So maybe try to rebuild them, do some different builds where I give them a little bit more HP and defense to make them survive. Or I try to bring, instead of Olag as the tank, maybe I try and bring Rocks, right? Because he does bring some physical damage, immunity to people around him, but physical and magical damage. But I'm not sure that's enough. Plus, this only happens to adjacent allies. So if I play somebody further from him, they still get killed. So that's something I'm still gonna have to try and push to see what I can do to get it better. But obviously the goal would be to try and get to 22 for the, to beat all of them, to get more points. But for now, that's what I'm doing. But the thing that I'm mostly proud of is when it comes to the Drake's Chasm, right? When it comes to Nightmare 3, I actually get 18,000 blood, right? I managed to get a top chest. This is the team that I'm using, right? It's the strat with Laurel again and Volca. Just keep placing Laurel, removing her, gives us a ton of, rage. So we keep rotating through our skills, and this one works just fine. And then when it comes to Nightmare 4, I actually get around 16,000 blood. I can actually just show you the maximum damage that I did in my records. Let me see. Why does it not appear? Oh yeah, because it's spinny. It's I hate this. This is the thing I hate the most. But you can see on Nightmare 4, I actually do 16,243. So the goal for this one would be to try and get to around 20,000, right? So I can get the next chest up, right? Because I think 20,000 is the next one. Yep. So 20,000 would be the next step up. 50,000, I think there's no way in hell I'm gonna do this. Not even like maybe 6 months, let alone in the next 8 days, right? Because on the 18th, that's when the reset happens. So we're 1 week away from the end, but all in all, I'm pretty happy with this. I'm pretty happy with the progress. But again, there's still a few things that I want to push. There's still a few things that I need to try and get better. And I guess let's do a few more summons, right? I get 22 because we had reset. I have a few ancients from Titanic Ruins. Oh yeah, and if you look at Titanic Ruins, I actually got 9,991, right? It's almost 10,000 points from this one. And I guess the goal for this would be to try and get to 15k. I'm not sure if I can actually get to 30k by next week, but if I get to 15,000, I'm gonna be happy. If I can push to 30, that'll be amazing, but I'm not, I'm not that hopeful. So I guess let me show you, before we do those summons, let me show you where I'm ranking, right? Where I'm ranked at as of this moment. So obviously some of these people like Thrisk, Hantui, Jande, they're just destroying everything. I'm not quite there. However, I'm kind of in the spot where I'm hitting my goal, right? My goal for this challenge was to try and be in top 15, and I'm still currently number 14th. As you can see, I have 96 points in the same spot with Fastidious, but if this was the end, I should be number 13 instead, because I have the tiebreaker, because we have similar points. The tiebreaker is the Guild Boss 1. I'm doing Nightmare 4, 16,000. Fastidious did Nightmare 3, for example, over here. So he had higher points, but on lower difficulty. So again, if this was the end, which is not, obviously I'm expecting Fastidious to just jump in top 5, because he's one of the best at this game for a reason. He's been playing a ton, but that's kind of the way that this one looks over here. And again, I'm hoping to be in the top 15. I still need that one more hero, which I think next weekend is when I'm gonna decide. But I have these summons. Let me just do the ancients. I'm still hoping to get a Piercer Lord, right? That's what I need. A Piercer Lord to hopefully be able to push the gear rate 3 a bit higher, because without it, I think it's going to be difficult to do 21. Maybe I might be able to do 20, but I don't think there's any chance I'm going to do stage 21 without the Piercer Lord. So, it's tough. It's tough. I might still try. Come on, hit me with the Lunaria, please. Vladov, I already have him, right? I already have him. It gives me the Lord, but the wrong one. It's fine. But yeah, that's kind of thing. It's a little bit more difficult. Now, when it comes to this one, it would be amazing, obviously, to have LON or links for the account. But for the thing that I'm looking for specifically, I do not want to pull on the spanner. Even though I can get greed, and that's going to be good to have an A5, everything else is not important. I'm just going to pull these 22 on the 2x banner. Let's see. Can I hit the legendary? Because I haven't gotten one in a while. Or if not, just give me that Piercer Lord, right? Please give me the Lunaria, and that's gonna be amazing. Okay, Imani is not a Piercer Lord. She's definitely not a Lunaria. Our Death, it's again not a Piercer Lord. I guess I have a tank for Esotericist if I wanna push my faction trials a bit higher, but not what I'm looking for. Come on. Okay, legendary, come on. Give me an anti-healing one, please. Give me Boreas, give me Lesir, give me Artemis, right? That's what I'm looking for. Come on. Make it be good, please. Come on. Eris, okay. Eris is one of the ones that I don't know too much about, right? Let me see, what does he do? So he's a fighter, does magic. He's a Esotericist and Watcher. So that's an interesting combination. What does he do? So it's mostly damage. Again, just more damage with pretty good range. Destiny's Decree, AoE damage. Then what do we have over here? Yeah, so he's pretty much damage with AoE magic damage dealer, I guess. With he's pretty fun, but I don't think I'm gonna build him for the sake of this challenge, right? Because there's something else that I need. Let me just make some more space so I can put my so I can put my XP rate to keep farming, because I was doing that in the background for 2 reasons. One, I have an XP double up rate going on right now, right? The XP card. But then at the same time, I'm trying to do this, right? I've been pushing pretty far. As you can see, I'm on 45. I've been pushing the init missions because why not, right? There's quite some juicy rewards over here. So I'm trying my best to get that one as high as possible. But yeah, I'm still, I'm still trucking along, trying to get rewards from everywhere that I can. That's kind of my goal. That's why I've been pushing everything. Let's see, anything else that I can get that gives me some good rewards? Nope. I think maybe I'm getting close to the init one. So after I do this, I might be able to get some more shards for a divine. I guess, you know what, let me just do one more temple, right? Because I need that dopamine. I want to get myself some more summons. Maybe I can grab from here, but Eris is interesting, but not what I'm looking for, right? What I'm looking for, again, is somebody that can bring me anti-healing. Okay, so I'm going to use some diamonds, but let me just do last temple. Okay, it's not a legendary, it's a rare tag, so this might have been a mistake. One more, come on. Okay, give me Lune. Last one. I'm not doing any more summons because I'm keeping my diamonds for farming. Come on, give me a surprise. Okay, Aatrox, okay. He's a good fighter, right? He can be a really good one for the Codex. He can be really good for Arena, but not really what I'm looking for, right? I'm looking for, like I said, that the Piercer Lord, Lunaria. That's what I want. I'm desperate for that one so I can push further. But yeah, that's I think that's gonna be pretty much it, right? That's gonna be pretty much it for this update. I think I'm pretty proud of myself what I got to. What do you guys think? Now, when it comes to locking my last legendary, like I said, because I'm using 2 of the choices, because Volca's free for everyone. Again, I do have a few options in here. I have quite a few options, right? I have Eris, Diao Chang, Xena, which I'm not gonna pick, Twin Fiend, Ain, Torodor. Like, I have 2 lords. That's crazy. Regulus, Vierna, Zealous, Calypso K, 2 Beelzebubs. So I have a few legendaries, but I think if I'm not going to get an anti-healing, because again, the ones where I'm struggling with is going to be Gear Raid 3, which again, I preferably would need a Piercer Lord in order to push it further. So that's why I'm going to wait till next weekend to decide what I lock. Or if not, if I don't get anything next weekend, then I think I'm just going to go with Vierna. Lock her because maybe Vierna is still going to allow me to push Gear Raid 1 and Gear Dungeon 1 further because of this execute, right? I have 2 strong AoEs to go in there or 3 strong AoEs, and then I do a ultimate, and then I execute them. This might be the way for me to go, and this might be the way that I can beat those stages on higher levels. But what do you guys think? Do you think Vierna should be my last legendary locked unless I get an anti-healing next weekend? Or do you think I should lock somebody else? Let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, I guess we're gonna leave it at this for today, guys. Thank you for watching. As always, if you do enjoy my content, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel to see when I upload next, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Peace, love, take care, everyone. Bye, guys.
Hell hath no fury like a mother